What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode on how to upgrade. Today I'll be showing you how you can upgrade your Ren Legend Deck. Since the English version of GBT-06 is just around the corner, which is like 25th March, I'm very sure that most of you guys has been ready to modify your Ren Legend Deck into the almighty Spectral Diablo deck, which is the new card from GBT-06, and it is shown in the anime as well, used by Ren Suzuki. Alright, so let's first take a look at the Ren Legend deck. Pretty awesome structure you have there because you have all the triggers you need, and however, we have to change the Blaster archetype into the new Diablo archetype. So I'm going to be making a few modifications to the deck. Alright, for instance, this Grade 3 Vanguard, the Dark Mage, will be replaced with Fortimo Diablo, so we got to take him out. He was pretty okay back then, but now we need to play the Diablo archetype since most of our units require us to play the Diablo cards. Later I'll be telling you what the effects are. 4 copies of Fortimo Diablo. So basically it's a GBT-2 skill. When you strike above a Diablo unit, you can superior call cards for free. So very good card compared to the previous card, of course, and it's there because his second skill is Counter Blast 1 when it's reading as Vanguard. Counter Blast 1, so Blast 1, you can search up for one Grade 1 card. So 4 copies, he's the new card that you're going to be riding most of the time. So 4 copies to replace. You can get all these new cards from GBT-06, other than some cards that might be from the older sets, such as the Blaster Dark Spirit, this SP. The only reason why I play him is because Ren actually did play one in the anime, so I'm just going to play one for the lols. Alright, first, the Grade 3 settle. We make changes. Dark Mage for the Fortimo. Alright, next is the Grade 2s. Alright, the Grade 2s will have some major changes since we'll be changing the Blaster archetype into the Diablo archetype with Hoel Diablo. Or he's not a Diablo, but he's the support for Diablo. Alright, his ability is when you call a unit of his friend, which is the Grade 1 version, you can unflip 1 damage and soul charge 1. And if you call any Grade 1 friend or not, he gains plus 3k power. So on call Grade 1, gain plus 3k. If you call his friend, he gains additional ability for you to counter charge 1 and soul charge 1. Very important because the new Phantom Spectral Diablo requires you to have soul, and this deck actually eats up quite a lot of soul due to the fact that Fortimo eats soul and Spectral Diablo eats soul. Alright, so unfortunately for this guy, he'll have to go. He's great because he used to be our unflipping engine. However, now unflipping is not the problem, but soul is the problem, and that's why you're changing into the Diablo archetype, because you have to control a Diablo Vanguard. So 4 copies of it. GBT-1 skill. Alright, Matcha, there might be some changes made to Matcha. Alright, I won't make too much changes. For Matcha, you can still play 4 copies if you want to, but however, I'll be taking out 1 Matcha for 1 Blaster Dark Spirit because of my starter. I'll be changing the starter as well. It's a choice whether you want to change. If you don't want to change, it's fine. So I'm taking out 1 Matcha for Blaster Dark Spirit. Blaster Dark Spirit is when this guy is superior called from the deck, he can Counter Blast 1 to pop 1 Grade 2 or less rearguard the opponent controls. So it's pretty handy if you need to pop stuff. 1 Matcha out. Alright, next, I'll be taking out 2 of these Maglias. He's a decent card. However, his 8k is really pretty bad. Intercept is a 15k interceptor at G. If you have 1 or less rearguards at the back row, yeah, 1 or less rearguards at the back row. So yeah, pretty meh. 2 copies for 2 Dark Saga Painter. His or her ability is this unit can be superior called from the deck because it gains -1 grade if you control a Diablo Vanguard. So 2 copies is very good because we tend to run out of Grade 1s in the deck really easily. Alright, that's all the Grade 2s we have settled. So the changes I made is 4 of these for the Diablo supports and the Blaster Dark Spirit. Yep. Alright. For Grade 1s, similar, we'll be taking, since his Grade 2 version is out, already, so we'll be taking out the whole Grade 1 series and putting 4 chains, black chains in. Chains is when this unit is being sacrificed and you control a Diablo Vanguard, your Vanguard gains a skill. When the attack hits, you can superior call 1 Grade 1 to the rearguard circle. And if you control his friend on the when you control a friend Hoel on the field, he gains plus that unit gains a 5k power. So since we make changes to, we'll be changing the whole set basically for the Diablo support. Or actually, I'll just put Blaster Duck here. Yep. So 4 copies of him. Next is 4 Perfect Guards. Alright, for Perfect Guards case, you can keep it actually, because this deck has an unflipping engine, which is him. However, for my case, since I already have them, I might as well just make changes. However, it is if you really are tight on budget, you can actually just still use this Perfect Guard. It's pretty decent. So yeah. 4 Unflipper Perfect Guards. This deck eats a bit of Con Blast. Yeah, just in case. But you can still use this if you have budget problems. So yeah, do not rush if you need to change your Perfect Guards first. If you want to rush to change, most important change is these 2 units. You need to get these 2 units for the cards, and of course the Strike Diablo. 4 copies of Charon. Charon can stay there. He's a pretty decent card. Alright, however, the next great one we'll be taking out is the 3 copies of the Nightmare Trumpeter. The reason why we take the Nightmare Trumpeter out is because, god damn it, Facebook. Alright, 3 Trumpeters out because she eats soul. When she entered the Fury Guard circle, you can Soul Blast 1 to search out 1 grade 1 unit, and that's not really needed because we already eat too much soul. We need to try to conserve a bit of soul, so she gotta go out. For 3 copies of Strike Helper, this deck actually strikes a bit. This deck is a strike deck, so basically play 3. 3 is just good, just nice. Alright, the trigger lineup is just perfect. You do not need to make any changes. Very good. However, the starter, I might change to the dog because I'm playing Blaster Duck Diablo, and I believe Ren used this as the starter as well. So just to follow the lore or the anime thing. So I'm just gonna play one of these. If you want to play this, it's cool. You can play any starter, to be completely honest. You can even just like take out the Blaster Duck Spirit and play your 4th Matcha if you want to, or more Nightmare Trumpeters and play David. It's all up to you. I'm just giving you a basic structure modification, which is the Diablo supports. You can play whatever you want, to be honest, but yeah, I'm just gonna play Blaster Duck because must play 1 copy so you can feel like your avatar. Yeah, so the Blaster Doggy. Blaster Doggy is cool because he has shades. Lol. Okay, his ability is when this guy is treated as a sacrifice, you can superior call 1 Blaster Duck from your deck to your Red circle. So great because you can superior call Blaster Duck Spirit and pop 1. Yeah, so this is a free sacrifice for a free unit. So I'll play 1. Alright. Now for the strides. Alright, for the strides, it is very nice because Phantom Structure Diablo decks is not very expensive, to be honest, because their Bushido is very nice to make Diablo's effect to be Soul Blast 1, sack 1 unit, and flip any copy of a G zone face up. So you could actually use the skill, flip up a Phantom Blaster Diablo. So it's very nice, so you can just play 2 copies enough. So you don't have to spend all your money on 4 copies. 2 copies is enough. I played 2 and it worked perfectly for me. Alright. For the strides, if you're playing, okay, this is for the budget corner. The budget corner, you guys can just play, what you guys need is this 2 Spectral Diablos and 1 extra strike to finish your opponents off. If you can play Aura Gazer, that will be another section. That will be for the meta players, which is pretty interesting as well. Alright. Okay, so what the changes are is we're gonna add in 2 Phantom Spectral Diablo. No. Spectral Blaster Diablo. 1 copy of, it can be anything. You can even use Alphicion. Alphicion is pretty nice. I kind of like him, but this is much easier to pull off. 1 Counter Blast plus 10k, so you can finish your opponent off if you need to. Alright, the strike goes like this. For the budget version, 1st strike Grim Recruiter, 2nd strike Diablo, 3rd strike Diablo. Yeah. Basically what you're going to be using your Diablos for, you're going to use your Diablos skill to flip up your Phantom Blaster Dragon's strikes. So you'll be left, and then your 4th strike will be Phantom Blaster Diablo. Then you got your 1 last copy of either one of these. Yeah, Counter Blast 1 to finish your opponents off, because most likely at that point your opponent will be at 5 damage unless he sack a heal or something. Alright, for the non-budget players or the cards you already have, what I will do is I'll take out the Phantom Blaster Dragons and replace them with one set of Aura Gazers. So Aura Gazer will be 1 Doom and 2 Aura Gazers. I'll also play 1 Grim Recruiter. The reason why is because, alright, there are some situations which you want to write, if you need to retire stuff, you go for the first strike as him. So first strike, retire a stuff, you got a chance to retire his stuff, so it's cool. And you need to play 2 Aura Gazers. One of my videos I made a mistake of only playing 1 Aura Gazer because I wanted to like flip up an Aura Gazer for another Aura Gazer, but yeah, I didn't have the unit, so yeah. So this lineup is great because first strike you could either strike these, or strike this. Then after that, after you strike one of those, let's say you strike this, you can use Phantom Spectre Diablo to unflip the other unused copies. So yeah, so the lineup will be like that. 1 Diablos, 1 Aura Gazer set, and 2 Phantom Spectre Diablo. Spectre Blaster Diablo, damn it. Yeah, this will be a lineup. If you have more money to get one set of your Aura Gazers, yeah, you could go for this. So I hope you guys enjoyed my modification video on how to upgrade your Ren Legend deck. So basically, this is how the whole deck looks like. If you like more of my videos, be sure to add me on Facebook and subscribe to my channel. Peace out and love you guys.